Hey, welcome! Alright, so here we go. We have got two brand spanking new bedrooms for the Lego Friends characters. We have got one for Paisley and one for Autumn. And you know what? They actually correspond with their houses. And they match the colour schemes and everything. So you can bet your sweet patootie that I'm going to be fitting these into their houses somehow. I might need to be fitting their houses into this, I don't know. But today we're going to build Paisley's. This room has got Paisley and Liann in it in their pajamas, which is really fun. And it's, actually I can't remember how much it is, but I found that it came out, I think it was $22 here in Australia. The RRP is $30, once again AUD. But look at this! Oh my gosh, the graphic art on these stickers just, there's so much story happening in here. There's so much happening on the actual cookboard, on her bulletin board. We'll have a look at that when we put them all on though. We've got our instruction book. We get to see where Paisley lives and where Liann lives. Did we already know where Liann lives? We must, because we already heard her bedroom. Anyway, let's look at, oh my goodness, let's look at their pajamas. So this is actually the second bedroom set that Paisley has come in, because she was also in Aaliyah's bedroom and she's got another pair of pajamas. I've complained so much that the Lego Friends characters do not get pajamas. Well, now we're getting them, which is very exciting. I still want sleepy faces though. They're always so very, very wide awake. So her pajamas, long ones with hearts on the front. Hearts are most definitely her emblem. And she has lots of pink in her color scheme as well. These are so cute, these pajamas. Oh my gosh. So we've got her proper Paisley face and hair, and she has got a pet bunny rabbit, Melody, who also comes in this set. I think her family has actually also adopted a corgi, which doesn't unfortunately come in this set, but does come in one of the other ones, which I will be doing. So we'll have to add that to her family house at some stage. Okay, we've also got Liann. She's wearing blue slippers with white socks. The socks need another coat of paint. The white just is so translucent. Unless this is like deliberate, but I don't think it is, because it's a common trait with the white printing on mini dolls. But her pajama top is just the cutest thing. So she's got matching coral sleeves, long jammy pants, and she's got dumplings, sleepy time dumplings printed on her shirt. And I'm going to have a look at that a little bit closer in a moment, but let's put her head and her hair on. And now coming nice and close, look at the front one. It's actually sleeping and drooling in its sleep. What did I say about the graphic art? So good. Oh my goodness, the detailing. Now, Paisley has got a paintbrush because Liann has come over and they're doing some activities. They're doing some painting, and Liann obviously also needs a paintbrush, but she's going to get the palette as well. She's going to get the palette first. We actually have two different coloured paintbrushes now in Lego, which is so good. So we've got more than those colours. Actually, I think we have black one. All right, we have coloured tips. We've got blue and we've got green, which is so nice because it used to just be green for so long. Okay, now for Paisley, she has got a diary. And how do I know this is a diary? Because I can tell from the handwriting on it. It's got the little schoolbook margin down the side, and there's a broken heart drawn on it. I wonder who broke her heart. What's been going on in the drama of Paisley's life? I don't know. Or maybe it's just like two sides of the heart, like best friend hearts, and it's yet to be split. I don't know. You can make it whatever story you want. I think there's been some broken heart romance happening, unrequited love in Paisley's life. So she's got her diary, and she's gonna have to hide that somewhere. Lucky we're building her a bedroom. We'll find a nice hidey hole for it. Now, they're over here painting, so we've got some paint pots. We've got some paint pots on the floor. They're going to need lids, but we'll fix that in a moment. Got some clips going out the back. And actually, I said this was the floor. This is actually not the floor. This is the tabletop. So we've got a tablet or an iPad with, so they're playing a YouTube tutorial of painting on a little clay gloop or a little white plasticky gloop thing. I'm calling it a gloop because it's a cute little gloop with ears. And we actually have these. So we got these in Gabby's dollhouse theme, but with prints on them. So now we've got just plain ones ready to be painted. I wish one of them had a little bit of painting on it already. That would have been so cool. Maybe I should decorate one. That would be kind of fun. Oh, that might have to happen. But what am I going to make it? I can make it like the cutest little kawaii kitty. Anyway, let's get stuff on here. We can make it the cutest little cutie gloops. Oh, okay, I have to give it a try. It's so small though. Okay, let's build. So we are building Paisley's bedroom in her house. So in Paisley's proper big house, which we always call Paisley's house, but like it's not like she pays the mortgage. So it's not really her house, but anyway. So she shares a bedroom. I was having trouble a bedroom with her little sister Ella. But what if like now they've expanded? What if I expanded the house and give them each their own full-sized room? I wonder if that, I'm afraid to do that without messing up the architecture because it's such a cool mid-century modern style house. Anyway, concentrating on her bigger scale bedroom here. She's got her bed with a nice rounded bedspread on it, and it opens underneath. There's a hiding spot underneath so she can put her diary in here and no one will be any the wiser. Except, do you reckon Liann might go snooping while Paisley's in the bathroom? That would be such a betrayal of trust. But oh my goodness, the drama! Okay, all right, let's concentrate on the rest of this building. We've got a gorgeous little rug in sweet little pastels down here just on the bedside. So when you step out, you've got something nice and warm to put your tootsies on. And there's a hook on the outside of the bed, which like on the outside of the bedroom, which is really cool. So that's for her headphones. I just love the fact that everything doesn't have to be an enclosed box when it's this style of room. You can put stuff on the outside too. Okay, we have got a kind of looks like a coffee machine or the beginnings of a coffee machine, but I don't know that it is. We're up to bag number 2 and this is where we get another, oh my goodness, the cutest thing in the world. These brand new big squishy stuffies. Oh my gosh, what could they possibly be like? So collectible big squishies, and this one is a big blue penguin, which is obviously Paisley's favorite friend, and it will fit on her lap too. It sits so cutely on her lap. Cutely is not a word, but I like it and it works, so shush. Okay, let's see if I can pop her over. No, I can't sit her on the bed yet. I can put the squishy over here. Oh, and there's some more of these giant squishies in the minifigure series, which I am going to collect and get, and convert them all to mini dolls soon. So make sure you subscribe because that is, that's not too far away. We finally got them here in Australia. Look at all the stuff on this board. So we've got pictures we've seen before. One's for his Layla. One's with the beekeeper's house. Are they like her grandparents? And here, what's happening with this elf story? Like, they're all reading the elf kind of storyline, and I want to know what the actual fiction fantasy is, and I actually want it all as a dedicated mini doll line. Oh, my brain just turned to fizz even thinking about that. I couldn't get words out. Oh, I just keep imagining that we're going to get like this spin-off line with the fantasy theme that we keep getting hinted in the Friends theme, but it's probably just a pipe dream. But just imagine if they have this whole storyline just coming up soon. It's been hinted all along. Oh, it'd be perfect. All right, so we're getting this bedroom together. Got some rods up along the back wall. They're actually not rods. They're supposed to be strings to hang the fairy lights from. I love fairy lights so much. Let's get these all on here. And we've got a lava lamp, buildable lava lamp. This is familiar. Is this the same lava lamp from the furniture store? It's like a more luxe version maybe. It's not exactly the same build, but it's the same. It looks enough like the same. Maybe it's like a dupe, or maybe it's an upgraded version. Anyway, we've seen that before in the furniture store. We haven't seen this stool though, with a raffia kind of pillow on the top. I'm trying to figure out where that goes. So it's over here next to this little corner desk. And then we have got a kind of a side table, which is also a turntable, because we've got the best record sticker on here. Good vinyl there, and we've got the needle. I just had a thought. It's entirely got nothing to do with anything that we're building right now, so we've also got the drink bottle for Melody. But my thought was, what if we had like a sub-theme for the Lego Friends line where we actually get those fantasy elves characters come into their world? That would be amazing. Okay, all right. I'm gonna just keep wishing it into being. I'm gonna manifest. I'm manifesting hard. Okay, but back on the build. So we've got her record cover, a poster of her mum. So this is just a bigger version of what we see in her little room in the full house. And then on the corner table, there's a vase with a flower and a couple of cups. they can be water for washing their brushes in, or they can be little drinking cups, and a tree growing up outside, just up the side wall. That's cute. And this, I kind of feel like it's an old-timey camera, but it's a little bit not complex enough to look like that. So I don't know that that's what it is. So let's see if it becomes clear as we go along. We've got a keyboard with 2 legs, so that's going to just kind of stand up on its own. Couple of microphones clipped in on the back, that's nice and neat and tidy. And then some manuscript up here, so this might be a song that she's composing. Let's have a look. This is actually, we've actually got a treble clef and a bass clef, 2 hands happening, but you wouldn't want those first couple of notes to be played together at the same time because they would be entirely discordant. Anyway, it's so nice to have something a bit different. And we've got a white guitar which goes on here, which is not a coffee machine, it's a stand where the guitar just kind of leans in it. It's not fixed on, but it is secure enough as long as you don't shake it too much. Really cool. Okay, and I forgot to put melody in. There's actually a spot over here next to the water bottle. Obviously I was being distracted by my fanfic with the Elves fantasy series and forgot about that. So let's get this guitar into Paisley's hand. So she's got everything she needs here because she loves music to keep practicing all the stuff for her music career. I wonder what happens this year with her Layla alter ego. I think it might be done, but it was fun. And because Liann was her biggest fan, she's here singing with her as well. There's so much in this room and it's so cutie. Look at that little penguin stuffy. Oh my gosh. And the painting. Yeah, lots and lots of cool stuff in here. Next job will be fitting it into her house and, or will I be doing autumn's room? I don't know, but I'm definitely going to do it at some stage soon. So let me know your thoughts on this room set. I think that it got added to your collection. There's just so much stuff in it. And do the thumbs up, do that one, and give it a subscribe and a little, yeah, all the things. Do all the things, you know what to do. Not YouTube newbies. All right, I'll see you again in another video soon. Bye.